Hello and a very warm welcome. Practice 1 at Mexico City as we react. It is bonfire night, so apologies if you can hear fireworks. Nothing much I can do about it. I've shut my window, but it is what it is. So, practice 1 reaction at Mexico as Valtteri Bottas ends up quickest. And we saw damaged wings for Leclerc and Perez. We start the session and the track was extremely dusty at Mexico City. Leclerc and Perez both basically damaged their rear wing just after the stadium section corner. Very interesting. Not a great start to his weekend, Sergio Perez, as he has wing damage. Yeah, but they did a good job to get him back out in the session. Mercedes end up 1-2 at a Red Bull circuit. And Lewis and Kimi will have to go and see the stewards for not going round that bollard at the end of turn 1, where you go across that grass. So Mexico practice 1 reaction. Bottas P1. Perez damages his wing. Star of the session, Valtteri Bottas. Also, Yuki Tsunoda and Lance Stroll will take penalties. So, P1, Valtteri Bottas. He is an Alfa Romeo driver next year. I just don't understand Bottas. One of the most inconsistent drivers we've seen. Sometimes he's world class, other times he just goes missing. P2, Lewis Hamilton. Big weekend ahead. Got to close that gap somehow to Max. P3, Max. I mean, it's only practice, so these times are not really relevant. P4, Sergio Perez, very up and down session. Comes out in front of his home faithful, sticks it in the wall, damages his rear wing. Half an hour in the pits. And later comes back out and does an okay job. P5, Mr. Consistent, Pierre Gasly. Fucking fireworks, man. They might actually ruin this video, because they're pretty loud. My window's closed and they're still pretty loud. Mr. Consistent Gasly. P6, Carlos Sainz, good session by him. 7th, the old dog Alonso. 8th, Charles Leclerc, had damage to his rear wing. 9th, Hungary winner Esteban Ocon. 10th, Sebastian Vettel, decent session for him. 11th, Yuki Tsunoda, will take a penalty. 12th, Kimi Räikkönen, needs to go see the stewards. 13th, will take a penalty, Lance Stroll. Then come McLaren. Now I hope this pace ain't genuine, because that is muck. And that is not going to help them in 3rd in the Constructors. That is a horrible session for the Woking-based outfit. The Australian comes 14th. Ricciardo, 15th. Norris, that is muck by McLaren. I hope that's not their true pace. I hope they've got the sandbaggers out. 16th, Giovinazzi. 17th, George Russell. 18th, Nicholas Latifi. Not good enough. He's just not good enough. Never sets the world on fire. He did okay around Hungary, but he's back to the old Latifi. 19th, Mick Schumacher, regularly ahead of Mazepin. 20th and last, Nikita Mazepin. Not good enough. Simple as that. So there we have it. Practice 1 reaction done. Join me later on for practice 2. And yeah, great to be back at Mexico. A very dusty surface. Lot of passion. Lot of crowd. Good attendance at this race. It's great. I'm looking forward to this weekend, but honestly, I'm so pumped to go to Brazil. Next week. Brazil is one of my favourite weekends. I really do love Brazil. Decent session that. These hour sessions, they just fly by. Bottas fastest. Adios.